Hey Cancer, I hope that you're doing well. So this is a general love reading for you, Sun and Rising and Ascending for Cancer for 13 till 21 November. All right. Take what resonates. And of course, if there's any particular communication concern, look at where your Mercury is placed. If there's any sort of love concern specifically that you feel that this particular reading doesn't resonate with you, you might want to go see where your, where your Virgo, why did I say Virgo? I'm going to have to look into that. Where your Venus is. And there's a link down below in the description that says free natal chart reading. If you can see what it is over there. Okay. Thank you for all of you that have been so patient with me. I needed to do a couple of things. I wasn't able to do readings as much as I often like to do them. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for your kindness. Thanks for your support. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Adrian. I'm intuitive healer. I practice holistic wellness. And my beautiful, rocking, oh so fly thumbnails are made by my best friend, who's a graphic designer and social media manager. And there's a link for it down below in the description. It says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay. Right, so let's see what we got. So I'm looking at your, we're going to look at your current energy, how you got there. We're going to clarify, we're going to end off with a card, and this reading is for love. The card for your current energy is the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness. The card to your recent past, what brought you to where you currently are, is the Star. Okay. So you may not be dealing with a complete stranger here. I actually feel that you're not. I feel that this is maybe somebody that you may have seen this person and, your heart really sort of lit up when you saw them. There was a real strong sense of affinity. I'd really like to be with this person or finding them very attractive or anything like that. But, I don't know, it almost seems like you may have thought that, maybe it won't work out, or maybe they're not the sort of like person for you, or I don't know, they're so high above me type of thing. And it could be a thing about Cancer sometimes, you're beautiful people that sometimes as Cancerians, we sort of bang ourselves down a bit. Okay, what's going on here? So, coming towards you is the Four of Cups, and then there's the Two of Pentacles for the overall energy. Let me just see, I think my kid is meowing. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, man. Hello, 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 hello. Be careful, I don't want to hurt you. Wait. Hello, baby. You're going to have to be calm, okay? We're working with the Cancers here. All right. So, Two of Pentacles for you there. Overall energy. This is about balance. This is about balance. This is about rebalancing, really. It's like things are changing for you very quickly. It's like your world is shifting really, really fast. And even though this is a love reading, it's somehow your world is shifting really fast, sorry, things are coming in and going and happening at almost like an accelerated rate. And so you might be a little bit tense here. In fact, I feel like somebody might be blatantly and very openly sort of like, making themselves sort of like available to you, where they kind of like, it's almost like sort of like in your face, and you might be missing it. Sorry. So, we're going to clarify that. We're going to see what that is about. Now, in the recent past, there's that Star card. Oh, okay. So, I feel that you've already got your heart on someone. And this person might not quite know exactly how you feel. You are hoping, and I don't really get it very much as a conniving energy, so it's not particularly like you say, I want to be with them, you know, and I'm going to do whatever it takes, and, you know, if somebody needs to go down, I'm going to let them go. It's not that sort of energy. This is more like, I'd really like to be with this person. I'd really appreciate being with them. Maybe it's been going for a while. I do sense it's a more new sort of energy. But, you know, as we said before, yeah, it almost feels like you might think like, you know, this person might overlook you. But you sort of put the thought out there, the possibility out there, you know. There was the invitation basically from life that this is a possibility, and you were like, might not be bad. I wouldn't mind. I don't think it's going to happen, but I wouldn't mind. And, you know, the interesting thing about manifestation, and even with, especially with love, in fact, even money, because there seems to be something about a financial reset that's taking place for you as well. Ships coming in, that type of thing. When we say, I'd really like to have that, that might be lovely. That might be so nice, so cool. Yum, yum, yum. But in a sense, you know, you don't exactly put your heart on it because you sort of don't really think it's going to happen. What really happens is that you are recognizing the invitation that life is giving you. So like you say, like, okay, so this is available, would you like to have that? And you go like, okay, that might be cool. But since you're not so set on it, you don't actually create any sort of resistance. So you actually remain in the state of non-resistance. So it starts to flow towards you without you actually being aware of it, because there's other things happening in your life here. It's almost like you're not really seeing this happening. Okay? Like you're not quite aware of how this person might have been sort of been making the moves on you. You know, maybe they're flirting until they turn a different pale color in the face, and you're completely unaware of this. Three of Wands, where you currently are in the current position. Very game changer sort of energy. I feel that you are starting to recognize the opportunity, suspect, thinking like, could it be? It's my imagination. Oh, I'm just imagining it. But it's kind of getting to a point where you're like, maybe it's not my imagination, you know? It's almost somehow like this person is observing you, and it's almost like they see your growth, and they were aware of the fact before that I think you weren't quite ready. And they're starting to see, it's almost like they are recognizing that you are ready before you sort of recognizing it. Okay? Because you sort of got your back, in a sense, kind of turned against life. You're like, you know, I can't be bothered right now. I can't be bothered with that. It's just going to distract me. And in a sense, I can really relate to that because I'm a Cancerian as well. You know, like, I'm not going to be in any sort of relationship right now because it's going to, you know, what if it messes with my mind? It's not worth the risk. And there you go. You know, hunky-dory, not even open to it. And then there you go with the Four of Cups that's coming towards you. Sorry, I feel that there's actually an offer of love here. You know, it's very unexpected. This sort of situation throws you because you are very focused on getting the ducks in your own life in a row. And you're becoming really good at that. I feel that you may have been very lost there for a while. Very sort of Bambi in the headlights. You know, what's going on type of thing. It's almost like suddenly waking up in a disco in the 70s, and There's all lights and everywhere, and you're sort of like sensory overload type of vibe. You're like, what's going on? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Where? So that was, that itself in your personal life is being cleared out at the moment, and you're getting things nice and straight. So you're moving to a point where I feel that you're becoming, there was a lot of manifestation for you to get to a certain point to where you are in your life. You work really hard to get to where you are right now, and you can see it unfolding as you go forward. It's not just a sort of like a pie in the sky. It's actually really sort of coming through for you, a very balanced way. And in a sense, I feel that you, in your personal life, you feel that I'm actually quite happy. I don't actually need anything. I don't need anyone. I don't want that sort of unnecessary, complication. And boom, this love is being offered to you. Like, what? Let's clarify. So we're going to clarify the Two of Pentacles for you first in your overall energy. And then we're going to finish off with an oracle card for you. Okay? Let's see what in the world is happening here. So the first card that fell out was the Three of Pentacles. Now, when the Three of Pentacles, I was like doing the, and it first came out like, and then it sort of turned around. So I went to go, okay, so what's happening over here? And then I turned it around because I don't know what the card was. And it's actually the Three of Pentacles. So this is a new start. This is a new beginning. This is help. This is support, because this is the natural next step, from the Two of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles, where it's sort of like that sense of almost like independence of yours as well is being challenged in a sense, where you don't have to be the one that actually. Why is this cat doing this? Let me just open this door. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that so you can come in and out as you please. So this semi-sense of like, not even semi-sense, there's quite a sense of like, you're kind of like a person that's been building quite a lot on your own. That, that almost like if you wanted something, it's become sort of like a pattern and a norm for you that you have to be the one that actually, works on it and all that type of stuff. And it's almost like there is a hand of support coming in for you. So this person that comes in, I feel that they're actually quite good for you. But you're like, I don't know, there's too much change. What do I do with this change now? Do I actually want to do this? Can I trust you? Maybe you've been really let down before, where you did really put your heart and your faith and your trust in somebody else. And so there's caution here, but it's almost like to the extreme, that what if there's a lot of thinking happening over here. What if I let this person into my space and it turns out to be the worst thing that I've done? I've worked so hard to kind of get myself to where I am right now. What if this turns out to be the worst thing that I could have possibly done? Let's see. Let's get you two more cards. For the overall energy, in case you are interested, it's from the Gilded Tarot. For the overall energy, two cards came out. Aha! Three of Cups and Two of Cups. I remember the Three of Cups kept on sneaking out when I was doing the reading for Gemini. So maybe you've got strong Gemini in your chart, or you're dealing with a Gemini or anything like that, you might want to look at that. Again, as I always say, remember that you want to look at your readings. Don't let cross-watching trip you over, all right? But I feel that you're overthinking the situation. There's a lot of... okay. So you don't quite want to share your... you don't quite want to share your money with this person. And when I say that, what it means is that you don't want to become sort of like the sole provider for this situation. So maybe you've been there before, where, maybe from the goodness of your heart, you became the sole provider, time, energy, all that sort of stuff. And it started to feel that it was from a very one-sided sort of, you know, connection here. Even, you know, maybe it made you feel like you were obliged to do certain things that maybe initially you would have done those things very freely and very happily, but after a while it sort of became expected, and it became expected in a sense that was, I feel it was like somebody taking a knife and stabbing your soul. It just wasn't fair. This new connection is nothing like that. In fact, I feel that that situation may have really prepared you for this situation. Again, correlates quite strongly with the reading that I did for Gemini. And then another card came out, the Magician. This is a brand new start. This is a brand new beginning. This is a connection where, you know, everybody's already beautiful, whole, and complete. But you can always use some help in certain areas of your life. And those areas where you can actually deal with a helping hand, this is what the two of you actually, you know, this is what this connection can actually be for one another. And let's just see recent past, the energy that brought you to this connection, the star there. So we're looking at the energy that brought you to this connection. Because you saw, you liked, your heart chakra open. But it's almost like, in a sense, it almost sort of sneaked up on you as well. Because you saw, you liked, but you never really thought anything's going to happen. So, you know, didn't really think too much about the situation. 10 of Cups, King of Swords. Okay, so you looked and you thought to yourself, you know what? Might be nice. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind settling down with this one. I wouldn't mind building a home with this one. I wouldn't mind building a life with this one. Too many cards. What's the one on top? Okay, 4 of Wands. 10 of Cups, King of Swords, 4 of Wands. I wouldn't mind, you know. I feel for some of you, you were like, you know, not really into it, but could make an exception for this one. You know. I feel that you may have been more ready for this connection than you were actually aware of. It's almost like you were keeping yourself very busy with other things, work and, you know, all kind of other tasks, because you didn't really want to think about love. And this person, the situation kind of caught you a little bit off guard because you didn't expect it. You know, you didn't expect that you might actually have feelings for somebody else because your mind wasn't there. You were like, I'm done with love. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It was wonderful. I'm done. And then it was like, perhaps. And then also there was that thought, even if it was just a fleeting thought, you know, of if I do it, I'll do it with this person. The thing is that they actually felt there with the 4 of Wands, they sort of felt the same. Now remember, energy communicates with, I could say one another, but really itself, because we are all just energy expressed. Energy gets the message. So energy goes to work. You know? And then you line yourself up for synchronicities. Didn't expect to meet you here. I didn't expect to find you here. I didn't expect I will do this or do that. You know, this is not me. The Hierophant just sort of fell out there when I was shuffling cards for the current energy, which is also a new start. But it's a powerful new start. It's a new start on a stronger foundation. Okay. So we're clarifying the current energy, which is the 3 of Wands. Okay. Thought it was coming out. Evidently not. There's one sticking out. So 5 of Wands. It's a very sort of like, I wonder if I do. I don't know if I should. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Do I really want this? Do I want to have this sort of complication in my life right now? You know, am I even ready for this? What if I'm not ready? What if it doesn't work out? You know, what if it takes me back to where I was? There's a whole lot of that thinking that's happening over here. And there's a whole lot of cards that's coming out. There's way too many cards. I'm going to put all these cards back, because they all basically come down to the same message that you already. And then we're going to draw you less cards. I would like less cards, please. Must do the casino thing again. Okay, no worries, I'll do it. Let's see. So you've got the Ten of Swords. Didn't I have the Ten of Swords already? Again, I had the Ten of Swords in Gemini. Okay. The Hierophant is back. And one more card. What a sort of almost like an ominous reading. it's almost like telling you nothing new. That's just a handful of cards that fell out there. And this one went well flying. What is this? Ace of Pentacles. So Ten of Swords, Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. You can't deny this. You know, I feel that for many of you, I'm just going to close this. I feel that for many of you, you went into that space there for a little while where you were sort of like, you know, I'm just going to be on my own. I'm not going to be with anyone. I feel that for many of you, that is what you needed at the time because you weren't really ready for anybody. You weren't ready for anything. You needed to sort of be in that mind trip of like, I can't be with anybody right now. I'm just going to focus on me. I'm just going to focus on my life. I'm going to grow old on my own. I'm going to be totally fine. I'm going to rock it. And as you obviously started to heal from what it is that you needed to heal, you began to be reminded more and more of who you are. You begin to realize that, you know, when you start something new, it doesn't always have to start from scratch, you know, that you've built a strong foundation. You it's almost like you kind of got to have clarity of who you are, and who you are is a person who might like to be with someone else. You know, you'd like to have that connection. You know, maybe depending on where you are in your life, maybe, you know, it won't be the way that you maybe envisioned it when, you know, maybe your life isn't, you don't have these sort of options that you would have envisioned it like, you know, being before, maybe kids or whatever. But you're beginning to see that you do actually still have a lot of options over here. I actually had a very, you know, powerful realization a little while ago. I shared a part with my best friend who also does my graphic design. Remember, AC Digital Marketing Solutions. And, you know, we were home alone this one night. I think it was a Saturday. It was a couple of weeks ago. And we've got this beautiful cat that was doing his own thing over here now. And I realized that I'm actually very happy. You know, I'm 38 and a half. I'm not married. I don't have kids. I'm not in a relationship. And I realized that I'm very, very happy, you know. And it's when we realize that sometimes that this Ace of Pentacles moment comes in. Because you realize that you're not unhappy. And this is divine intervention. This is actually the point where I feel that some of you may have been at, that letting go. You know, the Ten of Swords, that previous version of yours where you realize, you know, you say, thank you, I surrender to whatever happened, but I realize that it's time for me to go forward now. And you're going forward quite powerfully, quite beautifully, and quite abundantly in love. You know? Okay, so with the Four of Cups in your immediate future, what's coming towards you with the Strength card, oh my goodness. So you may say that, you know, I don't know about the connection coming towards you, but it's so like almost too perfect. You know, it's almost like you don't want to say no, but you're terrified of saying yes. Okay, 10 of Wands, and one more card please. This is your person. They sort of, you're getting the healing from the past. Everything, it's almost like your that is what we have, the Hierophant is there as well. It's almost like your slate is being wiped clean. This is a brand new, powerful, beautiful start. Okay, all these cards came out, doesn't matter. So Strength and 10 of Wands, that's what I was talking about. And then we've got the Knight of Wands, powerful. This is a beautiful going forward movement. Two of Swords, that confusion that you have there with Page of Pentacles. I feel that it's almost like there's a proposal and then, you know, this connection hits you very out of the blue, very suddenly. And in a sense, it's almost like you saw it coming, but you didn't see it coming. And you quite sort of outright confused. But of course, you always have free will. I'm not trying to influence you, but it's like you're getting to see that this is what you've been what you've been prepared for. Okay, so when you thought all hope was gone, this could lead to very sudden breakups for many of you. Very sudden, like, oh my goodness, I'm sorry that, you know, that you weren't really it for me. But I also feel that even though that may happen, it happens with a lot of beautiful synchronous harmony. All right. Oracle card for you. And remember, if this resonates with you, more than welcome to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, you subscribe to the notification bell. So I'm looking at this card at the bottom of the deck. It says, Earth Angel, thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. You go, Cancer. And Leap of Faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. You're ready. Okay. This is almost like that readiness that sort of sneaks up on a person. You didn't expect yourself to be ready, but yet here you are, ready. Ciao.